everyone, and welcome back to another how-to video. Today we are going to learn how to check out ebooks and audiobooks through the public Timberland Regional Library in collaboration with Olympia School District. So every student has an account that's been assigned to them for ebooks and audiobooks, not for physical books through the library. We call this program MyTRL. So you start on your OSD portal page. You're probably getting used to this by now, but the portal page is the home to lots of different apps and links and tools. My screen might look slightly different than yours, but it's located in the same spot. So you scroll down to the bottom of your screen, and in the middle, there's a section called MyTRL. It gives you advice for what your account will look like, but it's not exactly your account. So this is not your PIN number that's located right here. Just a reminder. But I will share with you how to do your username and how to do your PIN. So let's click on it. This takes you to the reference database page, and I will have other videos that shows you how to use the reference databases for research. But today we're going to focus on ebooks and audiobooks for your enjoyment. So you go up to the top menu where it says Borrow, click the drop box, and the second option titled Overdrive, ebooks and audiobooks is what you want. So we call it MyTRL, but the operating system is known as Overdrive. So click on that. Now you are in Overdrive, but you need to get into your own personal account that the Olympia School District has set up for you. So in the right corner, you'll see a sign-in button. For those of you that have used MyTRL in the past, you might notice that this looks a little different. So you click on Sign In. Your card number is very, very similar to your username. Everybody's card number starts out with the letters OSD. That's the same for everyone. But then right next to it is your normal username, which is the first part of your school email address. This is usually your last name, and then your first initial, and your middle initial. If you're not sure where to find your username for Olympia School District, you can always go in the upper right corner where your profile is, click on that circle, and it gives you the full web address for your school district email. It's just the very first part of your email address. That is your username. My account looks different than yours, but just know that yours starts out with OSD, then your username, no spaces. Your PIN number is actually the first 2 digits of your birth month and the 2 digits of your birthday. So for example, if you were born on January 3rd, you have to put a 0 for 01 for the first month. January is considered the first month. So we put 01. And since the 3rd is a single digit day, you have to put a 0 in front of that to be 03. Everybody's PIN number is exactly 4 digits. So January 3rd is 0103. If it was November 11th, it would be 1111. If it was October 30th, it would be 1030. You get the idea? So your birth month and birthday, not the year. That is your individual PIN number. Mine is different, so I've got that there, and I click Sign In. So now you are in the MyTRL Overdrive system for ebooks and audiobooks. There are subjects, collections, Kindle books, kids, teens, available now, and book clubs. Please remember that MyTRL is for everybody and all ages. So if you want to narrow your field to be more about kids and teens, which is your age group, I would recommend these 2 categories. So I'm going to click on kids first. And now my whole screen changes. It's a different color scheme, and it gives me what are called carousels, these lines of options of books to go through. Fighting Racism and Inspiring Change. There's Avatar, The Last Airbender. It has its own carousel of options. There's diverse reads for kids and teens. Just audiobooks available right here under Listen to These Right Now. There's video picture books where it actually shows you a video as you read it. There's A Princess in No Need of Saving. African American authors and characters. Magic Treehouse, and you can load more options. If you want other types of books, maybe longer books, you can also change the type of collection you're looking at. Under Collections, you can choose Teens. And now we have for readers that are more like 7th grade through high school. Again, there's new stuff, there's horror reads, there's always available audiobooks for teens, always available ebooks for teens, diverse reads, LGBTQ plus fiction, African American authors and characters, and love stories, and must-read mysteries, and more. You'll notice as you scroll through, there are some that are red and they say available. And then sometimes there's ones that are a white bar and it says waitlist. Apparently everything that's on here right now is available. That is really handy. You could also go to collections and change it to be just available now. Or if you want to join book clubs, they have book club options. There are lots of ways to scroll through and choose different selections of ebooks or audiobooks. So now let's practice how to place a hold or how to check out an ebook and audiobook. So I am going to scroll down for a moment and I'm going to choose Akata Witch, a story of a girl who learns that she has magic, and it's from Nigeria. So I click on it. I can read more about it in the description. And you'll notice there's a big red button that says borrow. You could also listen to a sample because this is an audiobook. If it was an ebook, you could read a little bit of a sample. So I'm going to go ahead and click borrow. It allows a different type of days, and it automatically sends this book back once that day time frame is over. So you'll never have any late charges or late fees or anything like that for lost books because it's all digital. So maybe you choose the 21 days and you click borrow. It gives you the option to download it to your MP3 player or maybe your phone. In that case, you can get an app called Libby, and I will make another video that explains how to use Libby. But here, you can also listen to it directly through your own school-provided Chromebook or your own device at home. You just click at Listen Now in browser. So I click on it. And it immediately pops up in a new browser tab. You can click play. You can't hear it from my end because I have a microphone hooked up for this, but it is playing. You can see that it's running. You can change where you want to go in it. You can look up here and it gives you options for what to do. There's a menu. You can go to chapters. It saves where you've last listened to. So when you open it up again, it'll automatically go back to the saved location. Same thing with ebooks. It remembers where you're at in the book. So even if you close out of this tab, it will remember exactly where you left off. All right, I'm going to exit this tab and I'm back in MyTRL. Maybe I'm done listening to the book. Maybe it didn't catch my interest. Whatever the case may be, you can go to your account. You can go to loans. And you can manage sending back or returning your loan at any time. This is really helpful because just like physical books, digital books frequently have only a certain amount of loans that they can give out. So while this book is checked out to me right now, maybe only 2 other people can have it checked out at the same time. And so it's important to return even digital stuff as soon as possible so other people have a chance to check it out. So I can click on return title, and it sends it back so that other people can check it out. You can place holds if there's anything on a wait list that you're interested in. You can create a wish list. You can rate the titles. You can give recommendations. Maybe there's something missing that you would really like to be added to the public libraries, and you can let them know that. You can look at the history of books that you've already selected, and then there are settings options. I hope that you have found this useful, and I really hope that you have a good time finding new books for yourself. So if you aren't able to check out a physical book through our own Marshall Middle School library, this is an acceptable option to be able to find books digitally. And the public libraries have way more funding to be able to provide a ton more books. And we work really closely with our local libraries to make sure that they know what types of books you're most interested in. So check it out, MyTRL.